Now the moral of the story that you guys just learned from my dad is to use anti-seize. It works well. It's, you know, it's proven its point and it saves issues from like that. But anyways, welcome back today, guys. Thank you guys for stopping in today's video. And look, we're talking about anti-seize. I got it right here because good old Litter on the good old New Holland has seized up some components. You guys see this thing right here? You guys probably know what this thing is, and for the ones of you who don't know, this is a component on your 3-point hitch. So it hooks on, it's got a pin right there on the tractor. Sorry it's dark, but it hooks on, and then you got an arm that sticks out and it hooks on to your implement. So this thing has threaded ends on both ends, and it's made to be able to turn in and out to lengthen the length of your arm. And Litter has gotten in there and seized it up to where it is extremely hard to turn. So I've never tried this, but on these ends we usually just put WD-40 or grease them or put just some lubricant on there, but I'm actually gonna put anti-seize in there and see how that works, because you know, why not? And there you go. Look at that nice shiny arm right there, all lubricated. Should never have an issue again with it, right? Ain't that how it goes? I'm not sure about that, but anyways, so for you guys who ain't involved in the litter and all that, what it does to your machinery, that tractor we bought brand new, I'm thinking around a year or so ago. Anyways, it's got 225 hours and we're already having problems with stuff getting seized up on there, and there's nothing we can do to prevent that. That's the game you play in that game. As I'm recording this video, it is February 11th. And that is a scary, that's a real scary thing. Because you guys see this planer? It's not anywhere close to being done. You guys see the boxes of parts, even on that side all the way over there? And all the work that has to be done to it. And we need this planer done by March because we got other stuff to do, and I got a lot of stuff planned. We got dirt bike races for our machinery show and a lot of other stuff to do on top of having this thing done. It's a scary thing, but it's just one of those things, you know, we do a lot on our farm and we don't hire any of it done, so it's all done by us. So that's just the game we play. We got a lot to do and we stay real busy all the time. Oh boy, you guys made it back. It's the next day, and to be honest, I'm not sure you guys should have came back because it's not going very good at all. Because look at these round components we have right here. These are called gauge wheels, and look at all these new rubbers we have here that need to, you know, be installed. And you know, I've been here for about an hour and 20 minutes, and I've done 3. It's not going good. Now, it is not going good because I am educated on what I'm doing. I've done this actually quite a bit before. The problem we are having is our previous owner and his maintenance schedule, which was nothing, but all of his bolts are corroded. And he's got these nice plastic guards on here that keep mud from getting packed in your wheel, and they're super nice other than the fact that you have to take nuts off on this side, and the bolt heads are just sunk into the plastic on the other side, and those bolt heads, the plastic's been breaking and the bolt head's been spinning out. Now we do have WD-40 that we're spraying on here, but you know, WD-40 can only do so much when your bolt heads are nothing but rust and dirt. Now considering that the camera is out, all this is going to come apart just great, and all of it's going to go back together great, because you know, that's how life works. I told you, it came right off this time. Well, the nut snapped off, but That's better than me having to get the grinder and cut the head off. Because this is how it's supposed to work. Well, this is the first one all day that I've had today out of 3 that this thing's actually reusable and I didn't have to break it off. But as you see now, we got 7 bolts around here that hold these wheels together because it's a split wheel. So inside here, you have 2 wheels that meet together and then your bolts hold them together. Now that we have all the bolts out of our tire, the fun begins. It's time to walk over here right behind the combine to the good old, the press. These things are stubborn little buggers. Now I've learned from experience from pretty much the last 3 wheels is the rubber right now is popping out just a little bit, but as soon as I let pressure off of this press, it's going to slide back up there. So we stuck our pry bar in there so that way we have some grip on the wheel to pull it out. We release our jack, and this is a multi-hand process, so you guys just hang on a minute. Now the next step isn't really necessary. I'm just doing it because it makes me feel better about it. But anyways, you see these wheels, you know, maintenance wise on a planer, you don't touch the inside of the gauge wheels unless you're changing the rubber. So what happens is usually you have quite a bit of rust, dirt, whatever that gets in here. So we got the wired wheel on the grinder here, and we're just going to shine them up, clean them up, so that way when the new rubber goes on, it's like starting fresh. Now this is where life gets a little tricky. So we got the first half of the wheel installed into the new rubber, and now it is time for the second half. But remember all these bolt holes that we have? They need to make sure when this wheel gets pressed in that they are lined up, or not you will hate your life. So the way that I do that is, you know, screwdrivers. I line the wheel up before I press it in, and I put these screwdrivers through the hole to keep it lined up as it gets pressed in. And then once it's pressed in, it's still lined up because screwdrivers are there to hold it. Now I learned due to the last wheel that you need more than 2 screwdrivers. 4 is a good number to start with. And if it keeps getting twisted as you're pressing in, because it does twist a little bit, then add more screwdrivers. Now the next step is we put the bolts in, but I don't think you guys may not be able to see it, but see this wheel is sticking out some here? That's just because I can press that thing all day long, and it's a 20-ton jack, but for whatever reason, just how the rubber works is I can't get it pressed in there all the way. I got it pressed in there enough that I can put bolts in there to suction cup it in. Now the problem is only one side is. I can't get this top side to bolt through. I got the bottom bolt through, but I can't get the top bolt through. So we're going to suction the bottom together and hopefully the top will follow. Well, unfortunately, that did not work. So these things are the next best thing I got, and great, that ain't going to work either. Are you kidding me? I'll be right back. There you go, guys. There is one rubber put on. And it's not even complete because you know all these bolts I've been taking out that are a piece of crap. I'm going to town tomorrow morning. and we're just gonna wait, and I'm gonna get some boxes of new 5/16 bolts to install instead of putting these rusty old nasty bolts back in. It's fine. It's not hard work. It's just repetitive work. And can you guys see how these paints are like gray whitish color and they're brown now? We got all the gauge wheels separated there. They're waiting to be cleaned because they are rusted. And then when it comes to the planter is a work in progress. Just about got all the parts here that we need for the thing to sort of, you know, like hit it head on strong and beef through and have everything. But we ordered these no-till cultures, and they're supposed to go on right here in between your roll openers or your cleaning wheels or whatever you want to call them, and they're the wrong ones. This is a 4-bolt hub, and the ones on the planter are a 6-bolt hub. So, you know, shipping on those may not be the most convenient thing in the world. But I think we may have a guy interested in buying them from us, though. Should we give an update on the rear end of the planter? We should, shouldn't we? My dad came up here and it took him about 30 minutes. But he changed one rubber wheel to a spike wheel. Now, there's one more problem that I have not showed you guys yet. Can you guys look down through there? Maybe you guys can see it, maybe not. Well, just in case you guys can't see it, our row unit over here is way up high, and then it's like a wave with the rest of the row units up and down, up and down. So yeah, parallel arms and bushings also are getting done on this thing, which we're doing something different. Not just your standard new arms, new bushings, new boat stuff. We're doing something different. We'll show you guys when we get there. And then we can't forget about our joy down here. You guys, I'm sure, have seen this U-bolt right here that is, you know, holding a lot of pressure and it's really supporting the planter. We got that to fix, but I'm pretty sure we're just going to push this plate up and weld it to the bar instead of putting more U-bolts in it. Because, you know, why not? We're professional welders. I am a C novice at best, so. But anyways, that is enough rambling for now. I've been rambling for like 3 minutes now. It feels like forever. But I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you go shop some merch in the description below. Like I said, be commenting designs down there that you guys want to see and buy. Next video, we will be at the Farm Machinery Show. So make sure, if you guys are there, come up, say hi. Unfortunately, this video will probably be out after the Farm Machinery Show. I encourage you guys that if you don't get to go this year or haven't been yet, it's a really good show, really good to go to, and it's heated. And it's in the wintertime, so it's heated. It's even better. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember, faith, family, farming. See you in the next one.